They are seeking that unprecedented third title in a row. As the overall #1 seed, Penn State in white, and the Cal Bears in blue, and then of course you've got that libero, the defensive specialist, who wears the opposite colored jersey from her teammates. And the Cal Bears grab the first point of this match. We'll play best 3 of 5 sets, and all of the sets will be to 25 points as Megan Hodge gets the kill and now steps back to serve. The 6'3" senior from Durham, North Carolina, the most outstanding player in the last 2 national championship runs. Double contact whistle against the Bears, point for Penn State.
One thing we immediately want to follow here is coaches can choose where their lineup starts. For instance, for Penn State, Alicia Glass was the first server. The thing that does for Penn State, it puts Blair Brown blocking on the outside against Hana Shudra right here. That's a matchup that Penn State is looking for. So then the reaction we were wondering is Cal going to start with Hana Shudra left front, where she brings most of the offense to them?
She has one of the most powerful swings in the college game. She gets about a third of all their sets over the course of a match. And the counter move by Penn State is to put the tallest player on the floor at 6'5", Blair Brown, opposite her, as Brown missed it wide. Point for Cal, with Carly Lloyd now back to serve, the junior from Bonsall, California. Already #2 on their all-time assist list. The freshman Darcy Dorton gets a swing. Tipped over by Fatima Balza, and chance for the Bears. Chudera off the Brown block. Dorton is set off the net. Chudera tried to push it deep. Both sides trying to settle down a little bit. The quick hitter won't go. Picked up by Penn State. Dorton slowed down by the Cal block. Alicia Glass looking back outside to Dorton, off the block again. Now Hodge, back row attack, tried to send it deep. Good D by Cal. Chudera gets a swing. Dug up by DeRico.
You could see Cal's getting a lot of angle for Chudera to hit at.
And she finally gets it through. Point Bears on the marathon. Point for Cal.
Interesting rally, not very clean by both teams. You didn't see a lot of good swings until much later. Finally, Chudera getting 2 good swings. You don't want to give her a second, a third, a fourth chance in those long rallies.
Glass trying to set the middle, Balza, and the point for Penn State.
And there you could see Balza being totally ignored by the Cal middle blocker, in this case, Kat Brown, #11, and that's because Balza doesn't get set very often. They are just going to ignore her. In fact, she's already over her per set average of kills because she averages under 1. She already has 1 this set.
The ace from the best server in the game today, Alyssa DeRico, the junior from Byron, New York. 13th in the country in aces this year, including a match against St. Francis where she had 5 of them, and that's 2 straight.
And that's really nice location by her because she's going at Chudera, who is in the front row, and most teams want to make opposing outside hitters who are in the front row have to do more of the work.
Off the tips, 3 straight for Alyssa DeRico. And that libero earning her keep.
Hitting a roll shot from 30 feet, just hits the tape and goes down against Murray.
Another strong serve will give Penn State a chance. Brown sliding behind, and the tip. She made something out of nothing right there.
She sure did, and the opposing libero, #2 in white for Cal, Kristen Cathan, has to recognize when there's a miscue like that and be leaning forward, ready to get the tip.
5 unanswered here on the DeRico serve, and on the overpass, Brown crushes it. Timeout, Cal. A 6-point run for the Nittany Lions, all on the serve of Alyssa DeRico. And she forces the overpass, and Brown pounces.
They pulled Chudera over.
NCAA tournaments. Penn State has been in all of them, winning 3 championships. And the last 2 residing in Happy Valley. Of course, last season they did it undefeated. And they are on a current 99-match winning streak coming in today. And they have 7 points in a row here on the Dorico serve.
And they've been able to force Cal out of its most comfortable reception formation, and Hana Shura is now having to hit on the right side of the court. Watch the set to go to her. It does. But she is much better on the left. Cal would love to have her hitting on the left side, the other sideline from that one when she's at the net. She's had her first trip across the net, gotten a few kills. They want to get her probably 3 trips across. That's why they start her in left front.
There's the senior from Croatia at 6'4". Very good size and a good Cal block. That's the 2 freshmen, Kat Brown and Corey Johnson, sending it back. And Chutara, the 2009 Pac-10 Player of the Year. And look what's happened, though, the last 2 times against Penn State. She has hit negative and has had more errors than kills. That was in the 07 NCAA tournament and then again last year in the 08 NCAA tournament. Jordan tried the tip.
And so we have a triple freshman lineup there in terms of the matchup across the net to 2 freshmen blocking for Cal on the one side and Darcy Dorton on the other side, freshman of the year for the Big Ten. That time tipping into the net. Got to make the opponents play.
So we'll be tracking as well to see how Hana does this year, if she can fare any better against the Nittany Lions than what's happened the last 2 NCAA tournaments. Brown sends it deep, point Penn State, and Blair Brown, who Russ Rose talked about before the year, saying this could be her breakout season, and it certainly has been for the junior from Purcellville, Virginia.
In fact, she was probably the best player in the Penn State gym all springtime. Battled some back problems earlier in the season, really come strong, and that she's a big part of why they were able to replace some big numbers offensively from Krista Hermato and Nicole Fawcett, who graduated off of last year's stellar team.
Yeah, she has benefited the most from the opportunities with the other 2 gone.
It's amazing in so many categories that Penn State really hasn't fallen off in any shape or form. Hitting efficiency being a big part of that. The fact that they graduated 2 such key players and still hitting even more efficiently. Of course, it helps to have a senior setter like Alicia Glass from that experience.
The kill for Dorton, the freshman from Muncie, Indiana, and the Big Ten Freshman of the Year.